What simple changes did you make that improved your lives? Waking up and going outside every day at 6 am. 10 minutes outside, it just makes me saner. Flossing my teeth. Never had fresher breath in my life. Also brushing your tongue.
Nice.
Started putting aside a set amount of money each fortnight, automatically transferred to a savings account on the same day I get paid. Started walking up the stairs instead of taking the lift, and walking to work instead of catching the train for only 2 stops. Stopped putting myself down, and started trying to think about things in a more positive light. Started going to a gym, but it's a slow progress with that one, and I'm doing it because I should, rather than because it's fun. Whoa, I forgot Fortnite is an actual word, and not a lame video game. LOL. Drink water. Drinking more water is a game changer. Yes. Absolutely, I've been carrying my own water bottle for like 6 years now. Then Hydro Flask came out, which really changed the game by having cold water all the time. I don't even use my glasses much, unless I use a coffee mug or something. It's always there, it's always full, and having water anytime I want it is amazing. Stopped eating sugar. Besides the positive effects on health, I generally feel better and my head is clearer. I have been a sweet tooth my whole life, and as time I started gaining weight. Decided to cut sugar and OMG, in 3 weeks the difference is unbelievable. Lost 1.5 kilograms, my body looks better, my brain is so much more focused. I do crave it though, it's probably like low level of getting of drugs. Making my bed. Doesn't matter what time you wake up, but make it when you wake up. Then you start the day having done something productive, and even if it's the only thing you do, and your day ends up being terrible, you still have a made bed to come home to, and that's pretty nice. Having a made bed makes me feel like I have my shit together. I agree to this. Start your day by being responsible, regardless what time you make up.
When am I gonna do it?
Started reading regularly. I'm so glad I did it. Reading on topics you're passionate about can really change your life.
Whoa. Okay.
Whenever I'm procrastinating or lazy, I tell myself, I wonder how fast I can finish doing this, then kinda challenge myself to get it done quickly. I've gotten so many chores done very quickly too, so I have even more time to be lazy, but not feel as much a low-life POS. LOL. Throwing away that piece of shit clothing that doesn't quite fit anymore, but I'm too stubborn to let go of. Dressing comfortably is really important to feeling good. Plus when you throw it away, it feels like you're letting go of a lot of baggage that you don't need. Stop talking to some of my family members because they are toxic.
Niggas envy us, Blicky got the stiffy us.
Stopped eating fast food as a regular part of my meals. Moved to the country. It takes 15 minutes just to get to the nearest drive-thru. In 20 minutes I can be at a grocery store or regular restaurant for takeout. Eating more home-cooked food has helped my weight and energy levels. I also just feel better in general. Of course, a big part of that is less smog and more time outside.
Let's go!
Cooking 90% of my meals. It helped me lose a lot of weight and curb cravings. I'll let myself eat unhealthy food, but only if I cook it in that moment. You don't snack that much when you spend 3 hours making yourself a pie.
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
Stop worrying about everything that might happen. Things will happen that derail your day, roll with it. Work on solving the problem when it does come, rather than worrying about it coming. And when things are solved, feel so much better because something was accomplished. Great for my ailing heart that I'm no longer as stressed as I used to be.
Yes, I am beautiful.
Every time I catch myself mentally criticizing my body/grade/life, I purposefully replace each negative comment with a good one. It's changed my outlook on life and myself incredibly. Cut a few people off. Stopped answering their calls and responding to their texts. I don't carry my phone around the house. I leave it in a spot that's easy to get to if I hear it, but don't have it on me always. I usually be on my phone with the TV on as background noise. Now, if I'm not particularly engaged in a show, I move around tidying up or keep my hands busy by doing some crafts or chores like folding laundry. More often than before, I get more energy while being up and tidying up, that when I finish the small chores around me, I'll feel like doing something else, like going for a run or tackling a bigger ones.
You want me to sit on this egg? Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't even feel it.
I concentrate on good things instead of thinking of the negative. I try to find something good in any situation.
I'm fat, but I eat healthy.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
I stopped giving a fuck about what people think of me. I stopped giving a fuck back in high school. Screw social stigmas. Your years in high school aren't the best of your life. They're the worst. If they're your best, then you peaked. You piece of shit. Subscribe to my channel.